Yo guys, we're back again on Gusto Reactions, and today I have Mr. Femi aka Lala Daddy. No longer Lala Boy. How you doing, bro?
I did, man. I did.
Oh, your hair don't full back, cool. Like, how many days ago now?
I will keep my afro like that the next time.
Just keep your afro now. That one you cut. Just, how many days now? You don't come back again. So today we'll be talking about a lot of artists that have been in the industry over the years, 2020. And before we go on, I want to thank you guys for always liking, for sharing, for subscribing to the channel. You are the reason why we are here, and you are the one that is keeping us going stronger and stronger by the day. So Lala, looking at all of the artists that we've had so far, some artists have gone up, their progression has gone up. Some people, we just didn't hear about them for a while, and then they mellow and then they come back with another song and everything. So looking at 2020 also, so far, couple of hit songs have been around here and there and all. So I want to ask you, according to your own opinion, what are the top 5 most consistent artists in 2020?
Yeah, top 5. Okay, we're in September, so that means
September.
9 months have gone already. And then I think what I'll be looking at is people who have dropped at least 3 singles, or maybe a body of work, or singles linked to a body of work. So I would term those kind of guys as being consistent with releases. Obviously, the people who over the years will have, people like Olamide haven't really dropped much this year. But they did have some features, some collaborations, but personal songs of their own. Olamide only just has one. That just recently dropped. Yeah, so it won't be the consistent lead. If we're going to go back a few years, then Olamide is pretty consistent with releases. So for this year, maybe I should start with
in your list now, are you going to include the newbies, or they are going to be artists that have been around for maybe some 2 years? Like,
no, I have to include the newbies. Some newbies are really doing well, and they've been consistent. Like, you can see the progression from the start of the year till now. Artists like Jemo Piper, for example. He's featured on let's say semi-hit songs or hit. Let us not throw the word hit around. He's featured on semi-hit songs, popular songs. This year. He's featured on songs with Zlatan. Now he featured Mayorkun. Had a song of his own. That's If No Be You, I mean.
Like the hottest song right now.
The hottest song right now.
Everywhere is scattered with If No Be You.
Yeah. So those kind of guys, yes, they deserve to be mentioned. There's also what's his name? Zlatan. Yeah, Zlatan. I think last year he dropped more than this year. So, but this year he was still he had his Road to CDK album, EP. That dropped, and he also had features on top songs. Then we have Ladipo, Ladipo.
So wait, so now you've not started your top 5?
I'm not starting my top 5. I'm just shouting out my. Shouting out my. Ladipo, yes, he had his first.
Ladipo, this year is like his major year.
It has been a revelation for him, Like No You, blew off everything, everywhere was hot. Then he had these other songs, like the one he says My Sugar Mommy, like that. Had the remix with Tenny. Now he also had a feature
Samurai.
Samurai with Jobo. Yoruba Samurai. That's his new song. He also featured on what's his name? Featured on Rexy's Oppo, and just blew everybody's mind.
Like, yo, bro, that.
So Rexy owned this year. It's tough for me to leave him out of this top 5, but I just had to. So going to my top 5, I'll go with number 5. I think I'm going to go with Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Savage. So why is Tiwa Savage your number 5?
I think when she signed a deal with Universal last year, she started off well with 49.99 towards the end of last year, but she didn't relent. We know she was planning an album, and before the album dropped, she did drop singles. Then she had the feature. She dropped the feature with Sam Smith.
Temptation.
Dropped Koroba. Which other song did she drop before? She also dropped.
I can't remember the song.
Okay, no, but she did well. She was consistent this year up to this moment till her album dropped. And the album has been doing has been doing well. I think she also featured on late last year though. That was Hello Baby with this producer.
Hello Baby, Young
John. But that was late last year. But
she's Daniel.
Yeah, she actually was consistent up to this moment. So I'm going to give her the number 5 spot.
Number 5, Tiwa Savage.
Number 4, it gets tough. But I'm going to go with Fireboy DML for number 4.
Fireboy on number 4.
Yes.
Wow. That's not too
too low for him.
Now.
Who should you do you think should be number 4? Maybe let me
wait for your 3, 2, 1.
The reason being, maybe because I'm looking at the album thing too much.
Okay.
But in terms of how impactful they were with the releases as well, I think Fireboy, yes, was the album made an impact, and he also featured on albums, but I think they came a bit late.
A bit like after mid-year.
Yeah, they didn't come at the start of the year. So I think that was when he was recording and getting ready for the album.
Actually.
So yes,
okay. That's fine,
Abi. Good explanation. So
that's fine.
Number 4, Fireboy, and number 3, I'm going to go with Vemma. The golden boy of Maven at the moment.
Golden boy.
And the thing about Maven is, yes, there are other artists who have actually dropped songs. Even I won't say they dropped more than Vemma, but yes, they did drop songs, but none had more impact than Vemma.
Vemma is like the biggest artist in Maven
at the moment. Yeah. So he had songs with Russian on Bima.
He had a couple of
international collaborations, songs of his own Woman, Ginger Me. And all, they're not just basic songs that just...
Those songs topped the Apple chart, number 1, top chart.
Songs that are still, till now, they're still jams and they're still racking up numbers. So Vemma, I think, yes, deserves this number 3 spot because he's done well this year. And he's carried on his momentum from last year up to this year. So he's not relenting. So, and what has worked well for him is he's dropped short double releases, short EPs and things like that. It's worked very well for him, and the song.
And I think Rema is not the one that is making a lot of artists do EP now. Everybody's EP.
Sort of, because maybe they Maven cracked that EP because they know that yes, give them plenty songs. But then Olamide used to do this back then. Like Olamide released songs every 2 weeks back then. Songs every 2 weeks. If one go hit, he go. If you not go hit, he doesn't care.
So by the end of the year, Olamide going like 10 hit songs.
Yeah. So Olamide was that, and then I'm glad that a lot of people are going this route and dropping songs consistently. So Vemma deserves to be mentioned at number 3. At number 2 for me, I'm going to go with Bona Boy.
Burna, Yodogu.
Yes, Bona Boy has the album of the moment. No dispute from anyone. And before the album dropped, he started the year with Odogu. Yeah, that was a good song. He didn't make the album, I don't know why. Then he dropped Wonderful. Wonderful was not a lead to the album. And when he dropped Wonderful, he also had a feature on Sam Smith's song
Jerusalem.
Okay, he had before Sam Smith, he had Jerusalem. Now Jerusalem is the most Shazam song in the world. And people are still loving Jerusalem. Personally, for me, I think that Jerusalem was what even made people now start liking Bona Boy more, because he killed it and it came correct.
And then there was Sam Smith.
And there was a Sam Smith feature.
When he announced it, like, yo,
Sam Smith and
Bona Boy, like, how?
People didn't know what to expect. And that song is actually a lead to Sam Smith's album. So that means it's a big thing for Bona Boy. Yeah, that song was chosen as a lead to it. So Bona Boy this year, yes, very consistent. Maybe last year was more consistent than this because they dropped videos and all, but yes, last year was still African Giant. So
it was African Giant.
So and you have to give him credit for his work rate. So he's not relenting. So First of all, is banging.
So now you have your number 5 as Tiwa Savage, number 4 as Fireboy, number 3 as Rema, number 2 as Bona Boy. So who is now your number 1? Like, you don't mention all the...
the number 1 is even no dispute. Is the one and only of Lele.
Oh yeah. No. Like, we are on point.
Mayorkun.
On point.
Mayorkun is the man of the moment. If there was no Bona Boy, it would probably be the artist of the year.
He is actually. If there was no album this year by Bona Boy, Mayorkun would have been.
Mayorkun, like the hack for getting songs on top 100 in Nigeria now is
Mayorkun.
Mayorkun is the hack. Not only does he get his own personal songs, like promote them well. If he features on songs, the songs actually do well, and then he helps with the promotion. Like he has hacked how he can influence people to now the cheats. Don't be say we dey call you cheat over.
No be cheat like cheating about, now they cheat like people they cheat now. Yeah,
so kudos to Mayorkun. He's how will I put it? He's the golden boy of DMW at the moment. If there was no Davido went quiet for a year, I think Mayorkun
has been quiet. And Mayorkun has taken
over. Yes, representing DMW.
Now, of recent, I noticed that he doesn't really do the DMW thing on his while he's moving around and all of that.
Okay.
He's more of like TMO, the mayor of Lagos. doesn't wear his 30BG necklace anymore.
Maybe we don't know. Maybe contract with DMW is about to end, but we don't know. But usually some prefer to ease the way they move out of labels or the way they announce their own label. So it's sometimes there are benefits to be. There's still benefit of being attached to DMW. So he needs to enjoy that while it lasts. Even if he has something different going, if he doesn't want to tell the outside world, then but it's getting to that point. It's almost at that point where he will have to now stay on his own. But it's not an easy thing.
His first song this year, was it Gang or of Lagos?
It was of Lagos.
Of Lagos, like that song. That was like the first major hit in 2020.
Was it of Lagos or even Gang? I think both of Gang, Gabi.
Gang. That was like the first hit of 2020.
No,
like,
that was Nobody.
Nobody. Okay. Was Nobody before Gang?
I think so. Yeah. Nobody was the #1 song for a long while before Gang came on board.
Was Nobody. But it's just so surprising that Joe Boy hasn't really been active this year. He's just been doing collaborations and
it's just interesting to. I don't understand what route they're taking, because when he dropped his EP late last year.
The EP that has just one new song.
Exactly, so that's what people are expecting to listen to.
So there's basically
brand
no new Joe Boy sound.
Yeah, and then
at the moment
he's doing what works for him at the moment, but people are already catching up to that 2-minute song. People are already calling him Indomie singer. Yeah. Because if you put Indomie on fire, you done. So, but yeah, I think it will be interesting to see what he does next. Obviously, I think there will be an EP or an album in the works. He's got collaborations going up now with Lady Gaga, with Ladipo. So it will be interesting to see what route he goes with Empower and the rest of the guys. So
the likes of them, Omale, Oxlade, Black Bones. Yeah. These guys, I think they have been quite consistent too with
you have to give it to Black Bones. I think he milked his Haba single for a while. But I think what happened is, I think in their label they have a roster of when they can release songs and push. So I think the plan was to push Haba for that long before this new single. Maybe that's what they did. And then with Oxlade, he deserves a mention. He started the year with a bang with Away, which led to his EP. Much talked about EP, which was nice. Yeah, Oxygen. Yeah, but we still haven't heard much from him.
Yeah, he dropped DKT of
DKT was this, and from what I read from the social media, I think there's going to be another version of DKT. DKT was so short, it's like under 2 minutes.
It was.
So I think he's planning a verse too. So I clock what they're trying to do with all these short songs, but then I think it will come to a time when people will be tired of these short songs.
That's what I was going to say. People get tired, like just before you know it, song don't finish. Omale
have to repeat.
4 songs is less than maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't hear that.
Don't finish, then you have to repeat it. So I get what they're trying to do, but then I think you can make longer songs and still bang. So
I think No Be You is over 3 minutes.
Over 3 minutes. So I think people are looking at the digital beats first. We understand you want to get more streams and all that. It makes sense, but then imagine now you go for a show. Are you not going to stretch?
Yeah, you get like I want to sing one verse two times.
How are you going to do it?
Come now?
So let's see how it goes. It's a new trend for Nigerian artists at the moment. So hopefully someone tells them to do otherwise.
So left to you now. I want to put you on the spot. Who is your artist of the year?
So far,
since September, you can say you can pick an artist of the year.
I don't think anyone will beat Bona Boy so far as artist of the year. I don't think, because the album is doing wonders. The only thing that can happen, maybe if Davido drops his album, a better time, or maybe Mayorkun himself drops an album. But Mayorkun's debut album, yes, it was nice, but it didn't reach the heights it was meant to reach. So it's going to be difficult. I think
he's not even talking about any.
He's not talking about it. Yeah.
Not talking about anything. Yeah. He's just dropping
singles. You understand?
And promoting.
People
songs.
like Mayorkun and Techno, they understand that they are singles people. Like they can make singles bang. Yeah, let's wait for even Techno's album. We'll see. But I think no one will beat Bona Boy this year as of the year.
Album this year. Yeah. Well, let's wait and see. Yeah. Let's wait and see. So you guys have heard it from Lala's top 5 most consistent artists of 2020. Tiwa Savage number 5, Fireboy number 4, Vemma number 3, Bona Boy number 2, and of Lagos, Mayorkun number 1 artist of the year. Most consistent artist of the year according to Lala Boy. So we would want to know what you guys think if you have some other artists that you think that, oh no, this is your own consistent artist, this is your own favorite artist of 2020, you can drop them in the comment section and we'll be right here to reply you back to back. And let us know who your artist of the year is. Lala says Bona Boy, but I think Mayorkun is my own artist of the year. So let me know what you think as who is the artist of the year, and we'll be right here to reply you back. Thank you for everything, for liking, for sharing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are yet to subscribe, and stay safe. We'll be back some other time.
Peace out, guys.